Hello, curious kids. So, I am happy to report that Skittles has a brand new set of pickups. And, I mean, obviously, a jiggered Epiphone dot pickguard. You know, I had something in my head which, it's not exactly this. So, I can tell you what's in here about if you're interested to know. The neck pickup is it's actually a Guitar Magnus overwound Alnico 2 from the set, which I am pretty much convinced and am sure is an unbranded set of Tone Rider rock songs, because it's a really nicely built pickup. Low output, very low output, 7.1. On the bottom is an Epiphone Alnico. Wait a minute, an Epiphone Probucker 2 from a Probucker 1 and 2 set. The Probucker 2 in the 1 and 2 set is the one that's at variance. Probucker 1 and Probucker 1 neck and Probucker 2 neck from the 2 and 3 are pretty much the same, 7.5. And the 3, the bridge is around 8.5, but in the 1 and 2, the Probucker 2 bridge is just over 8. I pulled the Alnico 2 magnet and I put in an unoriented Alnico 5, which really, it's really fantastic. It really is. As a note of encouragement for anybody who is swapping pickups, and you definitely should. I sort of suspected that there would be enough surplus wire in the harness between the tone and the volume pots that all I did was I took the volume pots out. I did not pull the entire harness out just to hook new pickups up. I started with the bridge, pull it out through the F-hole. That's fantastic. It is a linear 500K. It's not the ones that we're used to seeing. They don't have any designation on the back. They're just flat case. They don't have dimples. This one too, when I did the neck, I also loosened the selector switch and just dropped it into the body. For these ones, you're going to have to get the aquarium or surgical aquarium hose or surgical tubing or something, because there's nothing to, there's no relief on the post that anything will grab, string, wire, whatever. There's a little bit fiddly. I actually just ended up doing it with my fingers, but I have very small childlike hands, so you will struggle if you do not. And yeah, the tubing is a good idea. This is the lightweight piece. I'm going to make a really short video about the bridge swap and the tailpiece swap and all the parts that I got for that. I have an embarrassment of riches for Epiphone pickups that I can go through. But let me tell you, the pickups that I pulled out of here are junk. It's not that I expected them to be otherwise, people. I'm not saying that because I'm complaining or embittered or at risk of becoming resentful. I'm saying that because it's really important to clarify that if you have one of these, and especially if you're a young person who got one of these because it seemed like it was the nicest thing that you were able to afford for your efforts and aspirations, swap the pickups for something good. And Epiphone Pro Buckers and Epiphone Alnico Classic Pros are good. When you take those apart and you compare the construction of the pickups that were in here, most really cheap guitar humbuckers, the pickups at best are nothing special, but the ones that were in here were head and shoulders below the rest junky. If I do the little quick shot pickup video, I'll do an autopsy on the pickup and show you what I mean. Here's another fact for you. There is no access through the pickup routes for the harness, just the leads. And the in the case you want to switch things like single coils, phasing, any of that stuff, the only push-pull or push-push pots that will fit through these F-holes are the ones with the small dime-sized pots attached. D'Addario sells some. I don't know if they have the 20% ratio taper that their full-size custom taper pots do or not, but full-size pots will fit. Full-size regular pots will fit in and out of the F-hole. As I said, I didn't take the tone pots out. I have to guess that they are audio taper 500Ks. I was actually kind of pleasantly surprised that they were 500Ks. I was kind of like half and half, sort of expecting 250s because that would be a predictably stupid thing for Firefly to do, but they did not. And the way that the tone pots behave and sound, I would not be surprised if they were 0.047 capacitors. But again, I may be pleasantly surprised when I actually yank the whole thing out and find 0.022s. So that's what I have to say. Skittles is happy and cannot wait to have this paint stripped off the flame maple top. And again, I'm not complaining. I got the guitar kind of knowing that that was probably going to happen. But I can still comment on the fact from here up, it actually looks kind of good. Cream pickguard notwithstanding, but pull back and take a look, and it's like the Flash is wearing Aquaman's pants. How does that make sense?